Yes, so welcome back to my channel, and in this video I will be explaining how you can set up your system to perform molecular simulation dynamics using Gromacs. And for this I will be explaining how you can set up your system by installing 4 different softwares. The first one is UCSF Chimera, Gromacs itself, which is the software based on the command prompt to perform molecular simulation dynamics. The third one is the virtual molecular dynamics, which is basically the software used for visualizing the outputs of simulation. And the fourth software that we need to visualize the results of molecular simulation dynamics that are obtained by performing the steps in the Gromacs, which will be useful for making graphs. So these are the 4 tools that we require to perform molecular simulation dynamics. So I have already prepared the video regarding how to install UCSF Chimera. So if you just go to my channel and if you go to the playlist which says Bioinformatics Unplugged, so in this playlist on my YouTube channel, you just scroll down and search for this video which says mid credits 1, how to correctly install and uninstall UCSF Chimera in Linux. So I will not be repeating the entire process over here. You just go and install UCSF Chimera into your system by the steps which are shown in this video. Okay, so now just let us talk about the other tools, how to install them. Okay, so for that what we will do is that we will first of all go to my GitHub page. So I will go to GitHub, and as soon as you reach to this place, in this search box you just type my name, and when you type my name like Dweipayan G, you just hover around to this option which says users. So when you click onto this, there will be one user which will be shown over here, that is Dweipayan G. So just go over there, and what you do is you go to this option which says Gromacs protein ligand. So this is something that we require, so you just click over it. Okay, so you will require all these files to perform molecular simulation dynamics, and what I recommend is that you download all these files into your system. So you just go onto this green button which says code, you click over it, and there is an option which says download the zip file. So it will tell me where to save the zip file. So I will just go to the desktop and you press on the save button. So now if you just see onto my desktop, there is this zip folder which has been mentioned over here. So I will just open it, and simply what I will do is I will click on extract, and I will extract the folder onto my desktop. So as you can see, there is a folder on my screen which says Gromacs ligand protein ligand. So as soon as you open this folder, there is this very important file which says Gromacs code. So you just open it, and I have prepared the codes in such a way that whether it is the same ligand that you're working with, or the same protein you're working with, or any other protein, if you follow the steps with any protein and the ligand that you have, you can perform molecular simulation dynamics using exactly the same codes. So stick around with the tutorial, and I will explain you how to do each and everything. So the first step that we are dealing with is to install Gromacs. So in order to install the Gromacs, what you need to do first is to update the libraries of your system, which is your Linux system, and upgrade it. Okay, so for there are some few commands which are mentioned over here. So we will just open the terminal. So to open the terminal onto your system, what you can do is you can simply press Ctrl Alt T, all 3 buttons together, and the terminal will open in front of you like this. So one by one, what you can do is you can simply copy and paste these commands over here. So this is the first command. So first command is been done. The next command that you need to run is sudo apt upgrade. So that is the another command that we will run, and it is telling me to install. So now we will run the third command. So when you copy and if you want to paste the same command into your terminal, what you can do is you can click or press Ctrl Shift and V, and it will just copy the command into the terminal. So this is the shortcut to paste the command or to paste anything into the terminal. Then the fourth command, that is to install Cmake. So Ctrl Shift V. Then the fifth command to install build essentials. And the last one, okay. So basically all these commands which are over here are used to update and upgrade your systems and to install certain libraries that are required for your Gromacs to run properly. Now once you have done all this or you have updated your system and updated the libraries of your Linux system, what you do is you can now proceed further to install Gromacs. So to install Gromacs, you need to give a command which says sudo apt install Gromacs. So you simply copy it and over here you just paste it and press Y. It is saying that it will download around 306 MBs of additional data, and it will use that much amount of space onto your hard drive. So press Y and hit enter. So it will take around 2 to 3 minutes to install this software depending on your computer speed and the internet speed. Yes, so the installation of Gromacs is done. To check whether Gromacs is installed onto your system or not, what you can simply do is you can just type the command gmx and hit enter. And let me just zoom a little so that you can see. Okay, so as you can see, as I have pressed only gmx, okay, it is showing me that the Gromacs is there onto your Ubuntu system. Okay, and these are the options that we can use. So if I just write gmx and minus version, then it will tell me which version of Linux Gromacs are we using. So it is saying the Gromacs version is 2021.4 Ubuntu. So this is the version of Linux that we are using onto this system. Anyway, so this means that the Gromacs is installed properly onto our system. Now suppose if you want to install Pymol for any reason, the command is over here, but for this tutorial we will not be using it. There are other things, other commands that are also there, which probably for this video it is not important. The important command that comes into our list over here is to install the software which is saying Grace. Okay, so Grace is basically the software that is required to create the graphs by making use of the trajectories of Gromacs that has been developed after performing molecular simulation dynamics. So to visualize the graphical representation of your data, you will require Grace. So you need to install this. So I'm just copying the command over here and I'm simply pasting it. Press Y and hit enter. Okay, so Grace has been installed onto our system. To check whether this Grace is working or not, what you have to do is to type a command which says XMGRACE in your terminal, and once you have Grace properly installed onto your system, as soon as you type XMGRACE and hit enter, it will try to show up a kind of a window which is like this with an empty graph. So if this opens onto a system, then you have installed Grace correctly. I will close it for now. Now the next important software that you need to download is which is called as VMD. So for that, what you do is you just go to this link which has been mentioned in this tutorial file. So I will just copy the link. I will go to any web browser that you may be using. So just open that link onto your web browser. Okay, so as soon as you come to this page, what you need to do is that you need to search for the latest version of VMD. For now, the version that we will be downloading is the version 1.9.4. So for that, what you do is you just go and click onto this option which says Linux 64. So you press onto this link. So as soon as you open or you come to this page, it will ask you to give username and password. So if you have not registered on this website, you first need to register. So you can register with this button over here, but I have already done it. So what I will do is that I will give my username and password over here. So I will just give my username and password and I will just press on continue. So now it is telling me to just go through all this terms and conditions and licenses. You just go through it and then you just press this button which says agree to these terms and conditions of this license. So you just click over it. As soon as you click onto this button, it will tell you, the computer will tell you to install the file onto your system. So for now, what we will do is we will just save it onto our desktop. So it is trying to download it. Depending on your computer speed, it will take the time. So I will wait for this installation to be done and then I will show you the steps, further steps that are to be done. Okay, so once the installation has been done, as you can see over here, we will minimize this window. We will minimize everything, and this is the file that has been downloaded right now. So I will just copy this and I will take it to a place where it is easily accessible. So I will go to home and I will go to this folder which is bioinfo folder. So you can create similar kind of a folder onto your system and simply save it. Okay, so once you have pasted the folder into a desired location, what you need to do is that you have to double click over it and your computer will ask you where you want to extract it. So simply extract it by pressing on the extract button and it will extract this folder into the same working directory where we are. Okay, so the extraction has been done, so a new folder will appear like this. So this is an execute, or this is the folder which is extracted folder, I will say. Just open this folder and now what you need to do is that you have to open the terminal inside this folder. So to do that, what you do is you right click and go to this option which says open in terminal. Okay, and press ls. Okay, and all these items that you see should be there in this folder. So announcement is there in, this is the file. Then configure.option, this is the configure.option file over here. Okay, so all these folders and files which are there, it should appear onto your screen inside the terminal with the exact same names. Okay, so now what we need to do is that we have to execute this file which is the configure file. So for that you simply press or run a small command which says full stop / and write con configure. So if you just write the initials and press the tab button, it will automatically take the full name and hit enter. Okay, so the command has been run. It will just show you 2 or 3 lines. Do not worry about it. So once this has been done, what you need to do is you have to close the terminal, and then you have to go to this folder which says src. So when you open this folder, there is this make file that has been created. So you have to now execute this make file. So over here you have to again open the terminal inside this folder. So how to do it? You just simply press the right click with the mouse in this empty space of the folder, and then you just go to this option which says open in terminal, and now you have to write a command which says sudo make install. That's it, and press enter. Give the computer password, and here it says VMD installation is complete, enjoy. Okay, so your VMD is installed. So to check whether VMD has installed or not, what you do is you just close everything for now and open terminal anywhere onto your system. So for that you do Alt Control T and simply type VMD and press enter. And you will see a window like this opening in front of you. So it is opening the software for the first time, so it is taking few seconds. So if this kind of a screen appears in front of you, then you have installed VMD properly onto your system. So you can close it as well. Yes, so we have installed till now VMD, Gromacs and Grace onto our system. Okay, so one more thing that I want to draw your attention to is that the command that we have used to install Gromacs is basically a command which is called as the dirty installation command. So now there is a problem with this kind of an installation. So what is the problem? I will just show you. So for that, what we will do is that we will open the terminal. So you just press Ctrl Alt T and the terminal will open over here. And in the terminal you simply write gmx minus version and press enter. So as soon as you give this command, what will happen is that you will see some information regarding the software installation that has been done. So now if you just see carefully, it says GPU support disabled. So this is a problem. Why this is a problem is that I have my computer which is having the NVIDIA GeForce RTX graphic card, and if you use the graphic card for MD simulation, then you are doing your simulation at least 10 to 15 times faster than performing MD simulation with the power of only CPU. So basically, if you have only CPU in your computer, then probably this command or this dirty installation will work absolutely fine. But if you are having the NVIDIA graphic card, then you will not be able to use the graphic card power that you have into your system. So your system will perform MD simulation only on the power of CPU. So this is something that we don't want. So what we will do is that we will uninstall this program, and in my next video I will explain how you can compile the installation or how you can properly compile the Gromacs, which is basically called as the normal installation. In this video what I have shown you is the dirty installation. So for now, if you have installed your Gromacs and if you are facing this kind of an issue, what you can simply do is you can uninstall the Gromacs that has been installed, and I will show you the command, which command you should use to uninstall the program. So what you do is you simply copy the command which you have used earlier, and in this command what you do is you simply replace the term install with remove. Okay, so you just replace the term install with the term remove, and like this you just press enter, give your computer password, and like this you are removing the Gromacs from your system. So if you have installed the Gromacs by the process which is called as dirty installation, then you can also remove the same Gromacs with the single command. So I will just paste the command over here, and rather than install, you just simply type remove. I'll save this file. So now if I write gmx in minus version, if I hit enter, it will tell there is no such file or directory. So this is how you can remove the installed Gromacs from your system if it has been installed by the dirty installation command. So in my next video, I will explain how you can compile the entire package of Gromacs in the proper way to make use of graphic card that you have. So stay tuned. In my next video, I will properly compile Gromacs by the normal compilation procedure, which will be for the NVIDIA graphic cards having a number of CUDA cores. So I will not go into the details over here, but for that you stay tuned to my video. I will catch you soon in the next one. Thank you.